Obviously, looking forward to really the heart of Pac-12 starting. We've got two really good teams coming in here with Arizona State and Arizona, obviously, and starting off with Arizona State. And two different styles in a sense. We've got a really quick, athletic, up-tempo team coming in here Thursday that we'll have to play our best to compete with these guys.
First question goes to Ryan Root.
Hey, Coach, how much would it mean to this program to sweep the Arizona schools to start out the conference schedule?
Ryan, it mean a lot, but we're one game at a time. I'm going to give you coach speak forever if you come with that question. Talking about sweeping them, we're baby steps. I think, the analytics that matter. Like we're a young team. If you look our Ken Palm, that stuff, like we got our hands full. At home, I think we'll compete well. I think we'll give ourselves the best chance. But let's just concentrate and see what we can do against Arizona State.
So how important would it be to maintain this balanced scoring offense from the team as of late?
I think it's great. I think we're still in flux. Like I said, normally it's two scrimmages to kind of sort things out. We didn't have that. And I didn't feel like we got settled until about our fifth game in this little 8-game run. And, we just look at our team, like Noah's really improved from where he was last year. Ryan's improved. We're working FA and we're playing big, which changed the way we play a little bit. So it probably will be, hopefully it will be more balanced. But the biggest thing is that we take care of the ball, especially against Arizona State.
And you mentioned a little bit with FA, him getting a Pac-12 Freshman of the Week award. Is this a good sign of progress for maybe you and the coaching staff as you guys are trying to get him acclimated to the college basketball scene?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a well-deserved honor. He's been playing well. And I think actually playing was power forward, really his natural position. I think has helped us. And, we're going to league. So we'll, obviously stiffer competition. But he gives us a good chance to compete at that position every night. And we'll see. I mean, he prepares well. He's great attitude. He works hard. And, I think he handles success well. But he's playing against the big boys now.
And with the Sun Devils having a top 50 ranking and least turnovers per game, and the Cougars' defense being pretty good so far, do you see that as kind of a key matchup for this game heading into Thursday?
Yeah, where we are right now, we have to be good defensively to give ourselves a chance to win. We can't give up easy baskets, and they're good at finding easy baskets. I think they got a lot of guys that can create shots for others and themselves. So just you look at their perimeter, we haven't seen anything like that with Remy Martin being a senior. I think first team preseason All-American and deserved. Verge, who I think's made a big jump, which you expect, JC guy to go from there. And then they added Christopher and Bagley to the perimeter. So, two guys that are on NBA radars and probably, I think certainly will be ready when they're ready. But so we got our hands full being able to guard them and keep those guys in front and do our best there.
And lastly, you kind of touch bases on it with Remy Martin's ability to score the ball. Have you kind of thought of some matchups to put him against on Thursday, or how much has this team really observed Martin going into Thursday?
I mean, honestly, they really are. Those four guys I mentioned are pretty balanced on, they'll find your weak link. So we got to, make sure we got everybody ready, all hands on deck, because Remy's definitely the head of their snake. But if you invest all your time trying to take care of him, he'll get the ball out of his hands, then you're dealing with Verge, who's on a 4-on-3 situation. Well, that's bad news. And then Christopher is got you in a one-on-one situation against a poor defender, and he's going to take advantage. And Bagley stretches the floor, and he can put on the floor. So we're gonna, like I said, they bring a lot of different problems. So, but Remy's definitely their leader. He's their distributor too. He's really improved that area. Like he finds others, and that's a big part of their success.
Jimmy Bennett.
Hey, Coach. How do you, in a sense, for Arizona State, they're so guard heavy, but for whatever reason, they haven't shot the ball well from three this year. It's, I think, 32.9%. Does that almost make it tougher to prepare because you know that they can shoot the ball, but they haven't necessarily done so?
They're tough because they're scorers. They're three main perimeter guys, and we've had success like running people off the three, and they can make threes. As I said, like, look, these guys, you got to play them honest. They're going to make threes. You can't just gap them and hope you keep them in front because they're just too good of players. And Remy just hadn't shot it well from three, and we know he can bang long ones. I'm sure he's good from there. And last year, I think he shot it really well from three. So they'll bounce back if that's in essence. It'll average out. So I'm not. Verge is shooting a lot better. That makes him really unguardable. And now they got Bagley back. He's pretty much a quick catch and shoot guy and nice stroke. So I didn't know they didn't shoot well from three. Watching film, I thought they were pretty good.
The one thing, obviously, the guard play is terrific, but they're pretty thin at true post players. Just Chris Austin and Jalen Graham. Is that a matchup you look and say, okay, we can kind of take our advantage there with FA and Deshaun and Vova and kind of try and work the post a lot?
Yeah, on the offensive end, they're going to have to account for us. Just I think really on the offensive boards. Hopefully we have an advantage. I don't know, but their advantage is their quickness and transition. And traditionally, Vova played well against them down there, and they had Romello White though. That was kind of a good match. He's a traditional low post banger scorer, and Graham's a little like Fa. He's a bouncy, quick offensive retriever. So the trade-off is they get they're harder to stop in transition, but we got to be who we are. I think that's more of our identity recently. And we can go small too. We have, when we get healthy, we can be, Tony, I don't know if he'll be quite ready this weekend, but it would be a good game for him. Jazz, DJ is not quite ready, but we can match up. We'll have to do that as well.
So just to confirm, you don't expect to have Tony or DJ this weekend yet?
Too early to tell, but they're on the mend.
Okay. And then lastly, you're talking about Remy Martin and how tough he is to match up with. Is that another one of those matchups where you kind of almost look to Noah or Isaac and say, all right, you're our defensive stoppers, and whoever you end up having on him, just try and at least limit him. I mean, eliminating him almost impossible, but at least kind of limit him to a few.
Try to slow him down. And I think, like I said, you got Christopher over there too. So, and Noah and Isaac really do a good job defensively, but like I said, they got three of them. Ryan's done a good job in non-conference. He's going to be really push the challenge and keep some of those guys in front. Myles has been doing better. He's going to have to do it. And we'll have to see it, but it's not going to be one guy that's going to be able to stop them. And Remy's really good at drawing fouls too. And he's some little drama to it, but he's good at drawing fouls and that stuff. And so you got to be careful you don't want our guys to pick up two quick ones in the first half or be playing in foul trouble. I don't think that's to our benefit.
Well, you answered my next question about his theatrics, quote unquote. But thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Theo Lawson.
Hey, Cal, go.
Hey.
Going back to FA, is there any concern that he's almost developing too fast, or he may have to consider his options after this freshman season, and people will kind of see his upside and what he can do for potentially an NBA team after this year?
I don't know. That's a good problem to have. I think we talk about keep going. Guys come here. I think we sell it too. I think we're playing in the best conference in the country, and you get to compete against guys that are, like I said, there's guys on NBA radar. They're coming in here. There's gonna be NBA players almost in every team. So, you'd like if our program is a little more mature, you probably wouldn't be counting on as much, and maybe you develop a little in a more normal process. But we'll see. And like I said, we played one Pac-12 team in Oregon State, and I think FA was in foul trouble in that one. I can't really remember. So I hope he does. I hope we're having that powwow. But he's got the right mindset, and but it's a long trajectory. It's a big curve to get there, but we're excited to have him.
Are you surprised at all that the college basketball season has kind of made it to this point, and with everything going on? And what do you see kind of playing out for the next few months as far as the possible cancellations and just trying to make it to the finish line here?
Yeah, I think we got to just look at how the NBA handled it last season, how NFL's kind of, they've had some bad breaks, but I'm in favor of trying to return to normalcy as much as we can and with safety first. But, some coaches, I think, are kind of sour about the whole thing. Like, gosh, we got an opportunity to what else are we going to do? Like I said, we're going to sit at home and do the, I think we're doing a good job. I think we're doing a good job putting safeguards in place, and we'll adjust as it goes. But I think it's exciting for our guys that work too hard, that they're at an age where it's exciting and being able to do that and compete. It's what they can, it's kind of what they do every day. And there's another part of this leadership of our, we're developing character and leadership and how you handle adversity. Nothing more adverse than this. And there's a lot of things we learned getting through this pandemic.
Was there something that clicks for you guys after maybe the Idaho game where you beat the Vandals by 3 points and then start to kind of mount some bigger wins against Portland State and then beat Montana State and Prairie View by 28 points each? Was there something that you noticed that you guys were maybe suddenly doing better than the first 3-4 games of the season or?
We were really disorganized offensively, and I think some of it was knowing so much of the fall, and I kind of want to bring him off the bench in the sense like we've been playing one way with one group, and he's just too good. It was close. It's like, well, we're just going to play our way through it. But like I said, we have 7 new guys, and we kind of settled in. Kind of like I said, we have a hard talk with our team about like, hey, we got to really assess ourselves. And our guys grew good. We're 4-0, but we could be playing better in certain areas. Like we've been defending. We weren't rebounding, and we weren't handling the ball. So we've been rebounding the ball better. We still need to work on our ball handling, and Arizona State's going to stretch us there.